Hey, everybody, it's Robert Flores. Welcome to the show.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the New York Mets going up against the Colorado Rockies. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Today, all eyes are on the mound. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Michael Lorenzen. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward. Ready to go now? Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. And we are underway in Denver. Strike two. The Mets are looking very strong so far this season.
Nope. Yeah, when a team's winning at this kind of pace, Boog, the vibes are great. I was on two different teams that had a .600 winning percentage or better in the first month of the season, and both of them went on to win the division.
Stays alive. The 2-2 now. Caught him looking for the K. Lindor wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's Juan Soto leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. Climb the ladder with that fastball. It's 0-1. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. The 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Just settling in here at Coors Field. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. Three-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Bichette with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brings it in, and that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies.
Inside ball.
Holmes notched a complete game the last time on the hill. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
And it remains 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor Tosses. Now at the plate, Mickey Moniak. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman. Ball. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to
dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and now they have runners at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Back here in Denver, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. To the right side, and foul ball. Polanco with a homer in his last game. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and quickly 1 away in the second. Now it's the right fielder, Brett Beatty. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Yeah, that's fouled off.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Francisco Alvarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's a ball.
Lorenzen, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2013. That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. Now 2 away. And now it's Mark Vientos.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
No score here in the second. There's a strike. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Batting 8th, second base.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2, Willie Castro digging in for the Rockies.
Ball, that's low.
On the ground, right side. Polanco takes it himself. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. Jake McCarthy now at the plate.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
On the ground to the left. Lindor on to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto under it. That is the inning. So they go quietly there. We head on now to the top half of the 3rd inning. Luis Robert Jr. up now, leading the league in doubles and doing it with style, Singy.
Yeah, that swing is built for line drives. Finds open space early and often.
He's a precision hitter, reading pitches and punishing mistakes.
Yeah, and when he squares one up, it's trouble for the outfielders. They're chasing all day long.
Swings through that. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. He's one of the best players in the game. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That's out number 2. And now it's Juan Soto. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Soto recently taking home Player of the Month honors. And Singy, he leads the league this year in runs scored.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Juan Soto with a rocket. His 51st home run of the year. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 2 down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Ball. In the air to left center. Veen on his way over. And that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now 1-0.
Change to straight lightning from their side. We ain't the same kind. You going with the flow, I control like Poseidon.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. That one is foul, and he'll see another.
We'll lay off that pitch down.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 aboard with 1 out. Hunter Goodman digs in now. And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
What a stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 1 and the Rockies nothing. This is Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back here in Denver, start of the 4th, Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Tap foul at the plate.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Polanco hanging in there. He makes the grab. 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Baden swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And a big swing and a miss.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Veen on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco
So up
Alvarez.
next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Struck out swinging his first time.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Time called. On the outside corner, got him looking. And the Mets back here at Coors Field. Bottom 4, Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Tovar batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Out front and foul to the left side. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. This is Willie Castro.
Third baseman, Willie
In the air,
Castro.
left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that drops in for a strike. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The 0-2.
Ball, that's out. Yep, that ball went out.
And foul ball. Chop to third. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down. We go to the top of the fifth, and now the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. On the ground to first, and that's just foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. No question about this one. It's out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when a good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Fly to left his first time. And it's fouled away.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Here's Luis Robert.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out towards right center field. Moniak makes the grab on the run. 1 pitch and 1 out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Back to the top of the lineup, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. A little bit high. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tanner Gordon preparing to come on if needed. And the 1-0. Foul ball. Lindor with another scorching run of play lately. Falling behind 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul straight back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. On fire coming in, and man, he's still sizzling in this one.
Great command of his pitches. He's the whole package. If you're building a prototype in the lab, it probably looks a lot like this. But all these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's smacked on a line to center. And there's one away. And now the first baseman.
Nope.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's two down. Not in time. He's safe. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Freeman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Robert in and to his right. That is the inning. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Tanner Gordon.
29.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off, Bo Bichette. That hit him.
Take your base.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
First baseman.
Man at first. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. In the air, left field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Beatty swings through it for strike one. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jimmy Herget up and loosening in the pen.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Gap shot should score at least two. One runs in. Another comes in to score. Then it's 5-0. A two-run double.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in two. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, right field. One down. So now with one away and a man at second. And next is the designated hitter, Mark Vientos. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and he popped it up. Two down.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here is Marcus Semien. He's already homered here in this one. Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Liner, base hit. Baden around third. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 6-0.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Manager out of the dugout now. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Jimmy Herget.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
To third, Castro. Zips it to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. And that will end the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Semien, toss over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Goodman in the box now. No balls and a strike. That clips the corner. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights it off. Up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. No chance to get him. Safe at first easily.
Designated hitter, Jordan.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Beck now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Beck wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Fouled off left side. Next offering upstairs. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 away.
Up next for the Rockies.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Tovar.
Next to hit, Ezequiel Tovar.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this. These attack hitters, pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Goodman leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And there's a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Make it. Back here in Denver, Francisco Lindor up now. Top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
So a man at first. Here's Juan Soto. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
2 in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball, that's in.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ball, down.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and 1 out. And next for New York, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 3. That's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Polanco hanging in there. Second and third, 1 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. Stays alive. Two on, 1 out.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Way out in front of that inside pitch.
No.
The opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly.
Now it's the right fielder, Brett Beatty.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a miss. Wow. Strike 1. Sliced hard but foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still a 1 and 2 count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him swinging. A strong showing from the Colorado bullpen. Midway in inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here's the first baseman. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Ripped into right field, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. In there safely.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. On the ground right side. Lindor, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Mets 6 and the Rockies nothing.
Screw up your face 'cause the baseline darker. Bounce on the beat right farther.
Back here at Coors Field, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field. Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W. Firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Mets up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's a little bit low. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Payoff pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
There's a line drive to left field. Out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 3 in this one. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-1. Way out front for strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Denver. Well, Singy, we featured him at the top of the show, and wow, what a performance so far.
Yeah, from the first pitch, he's been in full command. No drama, just results out there. Yet another stellar outing and likely victory.
Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. In the air to left center. Robert on the move to the alley. And there are two down. And he moves up to third. Now two away.
Up next for the Rockies.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck.
Oh, that's it.
So two balls and no strikes. Sends it to first. An acrobatic play.
For the Rockies.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Brennan Bernardino.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The 1-2. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Next for the Mets,
Juan Soto now.
Juan Soto.
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game.
And that one handled to Tovar. Throw to first, but he beat it. One out man at first. And the batter now, Bo Bichette. He's been a great free agent sign. On the ground to third. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom nine. Digging in, Ezequiel Tovar. Rips one to right. And the leadoff man aboard. Willie Castro will hit next.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully.
This looks like extra bases. Lead runner around second. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 6-1. And he's got an RBI triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. And in at second with an RBI double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Number 7 in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Here bottom 9, and the home team trying to rally to at least tie it up. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bean in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That's out.
Chop to first.
Foul ball.
And that's foul.
Ball, that's outside.
One out, the runner at second. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That's towards center. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run across, passes third.
Lo que me hizo esta muchacha.
Saves it home as 2 score on the
No, pero la haya dado burla.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Tyler Freeman, the next to hit.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Soto should have this one, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now here is Mickey
Off the
Moniak.
plate, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff, inning after inning, throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep, and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.